I made it to the top 0.5% of Twitch.
You can see me? Can you see me? Oh! I promise I am a good person.
I streamed on and off for about 2 years, and in June of 2022, I qualified to be Twitch Partner, which, if you don't know, is an exclusive label that you have to earn by meeting certain channel requirements, and it's actually pretty damn hard. Of all Twitch streamers, 0.4% are partners. Of all YouTubers, 3.5% are partners. So statistically, it's 8 times harder to be a Twitch partner than a YouTube partner. Anyway, so I qualified to be Twitch Partner, and then I quit. Like literally right after I qualified. I quit for many reasons, which I will talk about in the video next week. But in this video, I want to talk about my personal experience streaming on Twitch, how I grew, what I streamed, and how much money I made. I will give you everything. I will show you all my analytics. And just to be clear, I'm not making this video to flex on my social status as a streamer or anything. I just want to share my personal experience streaming on this platform and why, despite being successful, I still quit. If you have questions or comments about anything I talk about in this video, feel free to write them down in the comments and let me know. I got to the 0.5% of Twitch. I know that statement might make it sound like I'm extremely successful, but no, I was nowhere close to the level of Pokimane or XQC. I was not close to making it my full-time job. Though if I stream for another 6 months or so, it might have been possible, but we would never know now. Now, you might be wondering where I'm getting the 0.5% statistic from. I analyzed the Twitch platform viewership via Sullygnome, a data analysis tool for Twitch, and broke down the percentage of Twitch streamers who were above a certain viewership percentile. From November 2021 to November 2022, out of the 20 million channels that went live, only 20 channels had an average viewership of more than 50,000 people. This bar on the far left represents the other 20 million channels that had an average viewership of 0 to 5 people. Keep in mind, this graph is logarithmic, so even though the bar on the far right looks kind of tall, it's actually 1/1,000,000th of the height of the left bar. If this bar on the far right were the height of the Empire State Building, this bar on the far left will extend the distance from the Empire State Building to the moon. That's how far away the top Twitch streamers are, literally on the moon.
Bye, have a great time.
So as much as 0.5% makes it seem like I'm extremely successful, you really only need 50 to 100 viewer average to be considered in the top 0.5%. And I say only with the context of comparing to streamers who have more than 1,000 viewership average. 50 to 100 is small compared to 1,000 people, but for anyone who knows, 50 viewers is a lot. It is pretty hard to get a 50 viewer average. Like, it took me a whole year, and some people stream for years and are still not close to a 50 viewer average. So I consider myself very lucky. Now that I've backed up my statistic with actual evidence, let me now talk about my experience as a Twitch streamer. I went live for the first time on June 6th, 2020. I knew nothing about Twitch. I had no friends on there. I don't game. I didn't even watch Twitch. So I had 0 connections to the community. I stream pretty exclusively in the just chatting category. For those of you who don't know, it's just a category for people who are just chatting with their viewers. It's really creating a place for your community and your viewers to hang out and catch up. Some people do other activities as well, like baking or cooking or reacting to videos or making art. It's pretty diverse when it comes to what actually happens during the live stream. When I first started, I had 1 to 3 viewers on average in the first weeks. I would ask my friend to open my live stream, just leave it in a tab so that I could meet the 3 viewer average required to be a Twitch affiliate, which is a label Twitch gives you for people who are qualified to start making money with the platform. It didn't take me too long to qualify, and I started officially earning money through subscriptions. It was so exciting to see my first sub happen. I was like, wow, someone wants to pay me $5 a month to listen to me rant about anything and everything. I still remember those moments when I was averaging around like 10 viewers and someone would gift 5 subs or donate more than $10. I would be over the moon. One of my viewers, who is goated by the way, literally donated $1,000 at once. Yeah, I had maybe like 250 followers and was making maybe $50 a month. I literally cried on stream when it happened. Shout out to the man and the legend, ESO Sunny. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for us small streamers in our community. Like, seriously, thank you. Overview. Achievements is where you, wait, I'm still qualified to be partner? I haven't streamed in like, I don't know how many days or months. I wonder if I can apply. So from June to December, you can tell that my viewership has steadily grew. By the end of the year, I was already averaging like 30, 40, 50 viewers, which is really good. Wow, I averaged 64 viewers on the last day of the year. That's really good. If we break this down month by month, in June, I averaged 6 viewers. In July, I averaged 15 viewers. In August, I averaged 26 viewers. And then in September-ish, I was averaging 27 viewers. October, 30 viewers. November, 40 viewers. And then in December, I was averaging 43 viewers. So this is really good progress. A large part of my growth is really thanks to community, I found. It is so important if you ever consider streaming to find yourself a community of small streamers and just viewers as well who will all support each other in this journey together. I would not have gotten this far without them. And plus, it just makes your experience streaming so much more fun. Another thing I did that really helped me take off was this thing called study streams. It's exactly what it sounds like. I literally turned on a camera, went live, and studied in front of the camera. I know you probably think it's crazy that I get a viewership by literally studying in front of a camera. I think it's crazy too. But a few streamers I know now do this full time. And some of them have an average viewership in the hundreds, which is like, what? Like top 0.01% of Twitch? That's insane. If you're interested in what that kind of stream is like, just go on Twitch, click the just chatting category and type in study or co-working in the tags. So by the end of the year, I got 4,172 follows. Now, that's not accurate because I'm pretty sure half of those, if not more, are bots. So I'm gonna go on to Sullygnome instead. And let's see, in December 31st, it says I have 2,535 followers. That is really impressive for just 6 months of streaming. So at the end of 2020, I had 2,535 followers and a viewership average of around 40, meaning there will be around 40 people in my stream every single time. Now, this is what I'm sure you've been waiting for. How much money did I make in 2020 in the 6 months that I did stream? From June 5th to December 31st of 2020, I made a total of $6,541.36. Wow. I am even impressed because I don't remember making that much. This equates to a total of 1,287 subscriptions. Now let's do some math. In 2020, I streamed a total of 636 hours and 19 minutes. Let's see what that translates to when it comes to hourly rate. So this calculates to $10.28, which, I mean, it's less than minimum wage here at least. But it's really not bad for something that's like a part-time side hustle that's fun, right? Keep in mind, this is just the revenue that I got through the Twitch platform itself. It doesn't account for donations to my PayPal and also the sticker merch that I was selling. I don't really have access to the PayPal data. I tried to look for it. It just doesn't give a nice way to add it all up. So I just looked over it and it looked like it was about $600 maybe. So if we add 600 to 6,541, that gives us 7,141, which gives us $11.22, which is closer to minimum wage in certain states. Okay, now let's go to 2021. Now you can clearly see in 2021, my stream times have become quite erratic. I would say pretty much after February of 2021, I stopped streaming consistently. This is mostly due to other priorities taking over, like school and film, but there were a lot of other issues I had with Twitch, which I will talk about in the next video. You can see here that August 30th was the last stream I did in 2021, and after that I completely stopped. And you can see here as well, because I didn't stream very consistently in 2021, my viewership and subscription all fell. I also stopped doing study streams in 2021 because I didn't want to be pigeonholed into just the study streamer, because there were so many other things that I wanted to show, like behind the scenes of film productions, or cooking and baking, or going traveling. So in 2021, I streamed a total of 170 hours. I gained 1,117 follows, which again, I don't know if it's accurate because they're probably bots. And I pretty much had a viewership average of 30 to 40 people in 2021. I gained a total of 741 subscriptions, which led to a revenue of $1,941. $1,941 divided by 170 hours, you get $11.41, which is actually higher in terms of hourly rate compared to my 2020 rate, which is a good proof that you don't necessarily get more money just by streaming longer. Once again, this only includes payout from the Twitch platform. It does not include the donations to my PayPal. I did do a donathon at some point in 2021 to celebrate a big milestone. I think it's like 3,000 followers or something like that. For those of you who don't know, it's basically a marathon of donations in celebration of a big achievement. If as a community a certain donation goal is reached, we would unlock a certain activity like a cooking stream or a stupid thing I would do like cracking an egg on my head. Anyway, so I guess I would have earned around $1,000 in donation in 2021, which if we add would give you $2,941 divided by 170 hours streamed, which gives me $17.30 per hour, which is a much higher rate and one that might be actually sustainable. Now let's go to 2022. This was quite a year because in 2021, I actually announced that I was retiring from Twitch, and I did stop for a really long time. But then halfway through 2022, I just really missed streaming. Like I missed the community, I miss doing fun things on stream, so much so that I decided to go back. But this time in a completely different format. Instead of sitting in front of a computer and talking or studying, I would go outside and stream what's known as IRL, in real life.
Comrades, let's go. Okay, she's gonna push me. She's gonna push me. Okay, are you ready?
Basically, it's vlogging, but live. And I was very lucky to have known somebody in New York City, where I was traveling to at the time, who is a very successful IRL streamer. He's awesome, by the way, so you better go and check out his stream if you're on Twitch. At first, I didn't even intend to stream, but then I ended up joining him on one of his IRL adventures walking around New York City, and it was so fun. We ended up on this amazing rooftop bar with this live saxophone player. And that really made me want to go back to streaming. So with his encouragement and everyone else's encouragement, I ended up going back. So for the remaining time that I was in New York City, I would stream every other day. I would go explore different places in New York City with strangers watching me live from the internet. And it was great. Thanks to an initial boost that I got from my friend, I managed to climb to a 60 viewer average without even streaming for the past year. Now, do you see a huge spike right here on Monday, April 18th? Yeah, that was actually a legendary day. I got rated by a channel with more than 2,000 viewers. 2,000 people came to my stream all at once. These were not bots, these were real people. Yeah, it was insane. But get this, the story of how it even happened is even more insane. And I'm not gonna get into it in this video because it would make this video like 40 minutes long. Maybe it's a story for another day. All you need to know is that I got lucky. Really lucky. I got so lucky that I qualified for Twitch partner within a month of coming back to streaming, even though I never qualified in the first year of streaming at all. Yeah, it is like that on Twitch. It is so dependent on luck. In order to qualify for Twitch partner, you need to stream for 25 hours on 12 different days and hold an average of 75 viewers within a 30-day period. So in the last 30 days, you need to qualify for all of those in order to even apply. It doesn't actually guarantee you to be a Twitch partner, it just gives you the qualifications to apply to be a Twitch partner. Most people get rejected on their first time applying. Now for some of you, 75 viewers may not seem like a lot of people, but trust me, 75 people on Twitch viewing your stream all at once is a lot of people. That means you've probably already built a huge community. Some people stream for years and cannot achieve that. So I consider myself very lucky. Yeah, I qualified for Twitch partner in June of 2022 and I stopped streaming literally right after. Literally right after June 4th, I quit. That's almost exactly 2 years of streaming. By the time I'm making this video, which is end of October 2022, I have 4,046 followers and for some reason still 15 subscribers. Who are you? Why are you still subscribed? In 2022, I have a 64 viewer average. It went down because I actually streamed a couple of times after I quit. and then that brought down my viewership. I got a total of 343 subscriptions, a total $891.26. $891 divided by 115 hours is $7.74, which is much less than what I was making in 2021 and also 2020. And I would say in 2022, I didn't really get donations. Maybe I say at most $100. So if we just add that, $100, 991 divided by 115 is $8.61. Okay, now let's pull all those stats together and see how much I made in my 2 years of stream. From June 6, 2020 to June 6, 2022, I got a total of 2,342 subscriptions, and I streamed a total of 920 hours. Wow, that's a lot of streaming. I earned a total of $9,292.59. Once again, that's just from the platform itself. It does not include donations to my PayPal. So if we generously add $3,000, let's say, $9,292.59 plus $3,000 divided by 921 hours, that gives us $13.35. That's actually pretty good. Again, still below minimum wage in certain places. Not exactly a sustainable full-time job, but if it's just something like a fun part-time side hustle, like why not? Alrighty, this was a lot, I know. I told you I was gonna give you everything, and here is everything. So if you have any questions, comments, personal experiences you would like to share, write them down in the comments. And I'm sure now you are curious why I decided to pull the plug right when I made it. Well, there are a lot of reasons, but I'll say that for the next video. So click on it if it's somewhere here, and if it's not, SUBSCRIB, subscribe.